The monopoly of Coles and Woolworths is clearly not in the public interest. It is clearly not in the public interest that consumers have such little choice in the shops they go to and in the choice of what those shops will stock. It is clearly not in the public interest that the dominance of Coles and Woolworths is driving countless small businesses, often small family businesses, to the wall. Now, this business about $1 for a litre of milk, $1 for a loaf of bread, which you see in the supermarkets, there's no public interest in that. They don't care about cheaper food for consumers. What they're trying to do is to get you to stop at Coles or Woolies on the way home rather than swinging by the corner store. That's one of the reasons our corner stores are going to the wall and closing. And I tell you what, it'll be too late once they're all gone to miss them then, because it'll be so hard to get them back. It's also not in the public interest the way Coles and Woolworths effectively bully food producers. You know, it should be the case that farmers are price setters, not price takers. But regrettably in this country, you know, they have to take what they can get. And it's Coles and Woolies that are dictating, you know, how much they can sell their carrots for, their onions for, and you know, their meat for, and everything else. So look, it's not in the public interest. I'm very pleased to stand with Nick and Bob and with them call for government action to diminish the monopoly of Coles and Woolies.
We need to have this national debate, this national conversation about the dominance of Coles and Woolworths. It's unprecedented anywhere else in the world that you have this level of domination. The issue is also one of food inflation. We're told that this competition we have now with the duopoly is good for us, but an OECD survey back in 2010 showed that from 2000 to 2010, Australia had the highest level of food inflation at something like 41% compared to 33% to Canada and the UK. So this is about encouraging greater competition, having more players in the marketplace, which is unambiguously good for consumers. It's also good for our farmers having alternative supply chains. So that's why it's important that we actually have this national debate about divestiture. It's important that this debate become an election issue, because this does impact on our farmers, on consumers, and ultimately on the smaller independents as well.